Would it seem that there may be a point to be made that the United States, our country, has been aggressive enough to cause them to come together?
Well, there's a couple of problems, and I think Blinken, in your clip with Anthony Blinken, when he said the world is thinking the United States is in decline. I thought that was very revealing, because of course that is what the world thinks. And when empires decline, they become unpredictable and unreliable. And we certainly, our actions overseas in the South China Sea and the Black Sea, really around the world, is anything but democratic, and it is everything like a totalitarian push for control. So this is how I think most likely the Chinese communists and if you want to call the Russians a dictatorship. I mean, we have our names for their forms of government, but they certainly are reading the situation, I think, very correctly, very wisely, and very prudently. I mean, this is a George Herbert Walker Bush moment. It's what's prudent to do, and it's very prudent for the Chinese and the Russians to improve communications and consider how they may respond to threats. I wouldn't want the U.S. Navy in a small body of water near land near my country. I wouldn't want it just for safety purposes. So I think there's a natural resistance to that. And I mean, clearly, and you've pointed this out before, if you turned the tables, my God, the United States would go crazy. The people would be insane if we had either Chinese or Russian navies in the Gulf of Mexico. We have no idea what our government is doing. In fact, I check the Drudge Report headlines just to see what's in the news. Nothing on any exercises that we do. Nothing that we're doing now. Nothing about the upcoming North Korean exercises, and really at this point, nothing on the Russia-China exercises. So, if this becomes a useful propaganda point, they'll throw it on the American population, and nobody's going to think about it. But in real life, mature adults running the world, what China and Russia are doing, it makes perfect sense. And I imagine and fully expect them to continue it.
Well, yeah. And that bears the question about whether we're causing